that to hold the crime overwhelmed, the government tried everything in their power to bring down the crime and violence, murder. And it just can't happen. He said himself tried everything and nothing worked. And he come to one conclusion. Exactly. And he come to one conclusion quickly. And the conclusion is Jamaica need divine intervention. I want the Jamaican people to understand, because a Wednesday we be about to vote. And me make an appeal to the Jamaican people and show them why they should vote for the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace and the Jamaica Labour Party. Peter Bunting said Jamaica need divine intervention, Jamaica. Peter Bunting and the PMP gave us, the citizens of Jamaica, over to the criminals. But when the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace came in 2016, he made a commitment to the Jamaican people that we, the citizens of Jamaica, going to go to our bed with our doors and our windows open. And Jamaica wanted to understand that while the Prime Minister were putting things in place, right, crime was going up. Yes, we can't deny it. It was going up. But the Prime Minister of Jamaica and the government come with a strategy, and the strategy was to deploy the state of emergency around the island to curtail the crime and violence till they put the things in place to correct and to tackle this monster of crime and violence in our society.
Yeah, and over 6,000 new police join the force.
Hold on a second, I'm getting there. But Jamaica wanted to understand, while this government were putting this state of emergency in place to give Peter Phillips his credit, Peter Phillips was agreeing with the government to curtail the level of crime and violence that we were seeing in our country. But when this criminal named Mark Golden take over, he stopped support the state of emergency. A matter of fact, Jamaica, they bring the government to court because the government is using the state of emergency to save lives. The PMP and the criminal regime, you understand, of the risers, right, with the leaders, the British citizen, slave master Swampy, right, bring the government to court to save lives with the SOEs. The government of Jamaica people, right, when they deployed the state of emergency, it was just to get the security force right. The government of Jamaica moved the JCF from 7,000 to actually full capacity. The full capacity of the JCF is 15,000. They moved the JDF from 4,500 to over 8,000. The government of Jamaica, right? Because Jamaican people, the security force that we have, right, to tackle this monster of crime and violence, they could not take on these 300 gangs that the government have identified in 2016. They could not tackle it. So the government have to fix the security force for the security force to take on these 350 something gangs in this country. And the government go on a massive recruitment drive. The government have built over 6 brand new police stations across the island. They have repaired over 150 something police stations across the island. They have digitized out the police force across the island. They have bought over 200 vehicles for the security force. They have bought ships. They have bought helicopters for the security force. Jamaica, they retrain the policemen and women, even in customer service. You understand what I mean? The most promotion in the security force happened under this government, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace. You understand what I mean? Jamaica, our security force now is way better than 10 years ago. And with the government did all of those things, Jamaica, right? The government, the security force ready to tackle all of these gangs that we see in our country. And I tell you, people, in last year, the security force cut down the gangs by 75%. And Jamaica, today, we are seeing a 43 reduction in murder in Jamaica. Listen to me, Jamaicans. You know, listen to me. Very, very careful. No well-thinking nation going to vote out a government that is keeping them safe. No well-thinking nation going to vote out a prime minister that is working hard to keep their citizens safe. I say to you, no minister in the PMP criminal organization can match up to Dr. Horace Chan and the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Peter Bunting was the first security minister to get robbed in the entire world. You understand what I mean? He's good for nothing and worthless. Jamaica, look into these things, and when you go to the poll on Wednesday, the 3rd of September, take on a time and put on X beside the bell. Choose Jamaica and choose the Jamaica Labour Party.
Right, sir. I want to don't be scared. No matter about no bomb threat, all them thing there.
Alright, that's true, man. Yeah, man. As Jamaica 87 was a start from 1992. When I bring it back to 1972, when Michael Manley get the country, and the living rate was 170 per year. And when they reached a 1980 election, it had 843. When Edward Siaga took it from Michael Manley in 1980, at 843, Edward Siaga bring it back down to 439, 1989. PMP is not good at crime, and I understand the reason why they are not showing much interest in crime. Because 80% of Jamaica criminal lawyers them affiliated to the PMP party. 75% of the judges in Jamaica them are PMP. Because most of those guys go to Nama Mandela School. That's where they build their friendship and build their foundation. You understand? And as I was referring to Peter Bunting, Sir Jamaica 87, that man is worthless. He's a very worthless MP and a worthless Minister of National Security. How can you be a national security? The man responds with all the securities in the island, and you travel with the security also, and end up get robbed. That police have to put out sting operation and half a man the money just to get back your property. You're not real, man. Remember saying, no, we should know say, are you named Peter Bunting and not do it enough. Remember when they win the election seat, I suppose some partner Clarendon, when they beat Bushera 1993. Remember that?
Yeah.
Saying, and honestly, because Trim beat Bushera, Squitty, the man from PJ said, yo, we want a ministry and post. We want a ministry and post. Post. You understand? And you know, get it, and the man left the people them unrepresented. Nobody to represent the people them. The man left gone back on the normal business. And at the same time they start farm up the DBNG to rob poor people. And they run the people them at Clarendon. And then he fall back to Mandeville. And he do cheap term of Mandeville. And when that man came to Mandeville, Mandeville was the cleanest city in Jamaica. Anybody can testify to that in the chat and in the box. Mandeville was the cleanest city in Jamaica. And when that will come Mandeville, you can turn Mandeville like garbage heap. 90% are resign residents that come from all over the global world. When they come to Jamaica and Manchester, Mandeville, they want to come buy their house and buy their land and build their house for them. We Manchester people get the most resign residents in any parish of Manchester. Based on the cool, return resident, based on the cool atmosphere and the peaceful environment. And for that man they come to Mandeville City. The whole place turn garbage heap. The whole place turn gun town. The whole town shit up. You understand? And the first minister or member of parliament have 3 years what a CDF money and a dry down. And CDF money have to do drain cleaning, road bushing, road patching, and rather people them and help some people like give them black money and something there. And at 3 years the money stump and they use the money. For sure say the man is not in the best interest of people. All them and they want a state power. You understand? So them youth they who say I run on them. All them youth they are running on them. And be careful of yourself. Because you know say when if Peter Bunting to win, PMP will form in this government. When you look at youth for a country and them piece of food right now, you know say when the game over. No say when the game about over. That was the first man start against them youth there. All the bangers them. And he bring cartel name go foreign. When cartel you want to about big up every scammer who want make US dollar. And at the same time they cook up cartel and send them to jail and send them to prison. And the cartel free under labor rights government. And when cartel come from prison, the same look youth there, they call them ice pack. And buy up cartel be orange kerchief. Poor cartel even know say and that was the style. It's when the man come out and realize and see the danger when put himself in against Jamaican people them as an artist. And see man bow down to people and show people them respect and show them love. And run them Jamaica. So all of them who them believe the cartel are going there to campaign with them, they make a sad mistake. But I one thing I've said to Jamaican people, choose Jamaica. Make the right choice. Right. Do not be chick with a 5,000 I want to 10,000 to vote. If you don't sell no go to 5,000, that's for 5 years. But that's a variation. So please, Jamaican, especially the woman them, because PMP don't love woman. PMP abuse woman verbally and physically at times, as we can see in the past. Sylvia wife. So I say, Philip Parler, baby mother, and then baby. So ladies, make it be a point of duty. Go vote for the Jamaica Labour Party. I want to have a better life and a better future and a better Jamaica and a land right there. So.
Right. Quickly, let me just say something quickly now. You said the brother talk about the money where them get. Me hear somebody tell somebody one night down a alien pier there say Lisa and I have the same amount of year worth of money to and the people in it either. See, so none of them no good. None of them no good in a brother when they take it. Them say Fitz Jackson do it, you know. See, almost all of them do it. See, you know, so them do over Northwest St. Catch, you know, where Mr. Amos there. The PMP and them control the pump of send the water to the people them and then sabotage the people them. Then out of that them are do and the people them are always a vote PMP. Them wicked squitty when they really check it out, brethren.
Sure, man.
No, brother.
Well, I'm away from church. Church 1940. Church. Alright, next time. You talk already, Miss Always.
Yeah, but me have something to add. As me here, I think I Clive said something on that. this morning or a little bit this evening, I got a call from my husband and we were here talking and I asked him, what do you think about the election? And he said, why? You know if he said, I'm saying, yeah man, you can't check because I'm a PNP, but me a Labour, right? So I told you go against each other. I said to him, say, explain and make me hear why you're not still voting PNP and all of that. And you know what? Look for me and tell me, say, JLP is a good government and he don't want to see them going back in a power. But why you want PNP going is because you see everything what people are saying, them the PNP love freeness and that thing tell me when Labour are going in say Labour is too strict. They can't do anything and get away with it. So me say, so why would you want a party? Me say, but
How long are you
we
there?
can't convert him. He's
How long
and
are you
he's
there?
he's 11 years. 11 years.
Yes, man. You know, give everything good, man. If you make him when you don't give it, him supposed to say, yes, I am a Labour, right?
No,
You know, give
based
the right
on
word, man.
exactly message. Based on his experience with Labour writing, say, because we don't come from the same place, but the same parish, but you know, based on his experience with them, him say, because he did ask somebody for a farm work ticket and the person said no. So me I say, why would the person give you PNP and the person, why would I want to give you a farm work ticket? Make pick sense out of nonsense. But at the end of the day, I said, you couldn't give because you not come from far or whatever. But at the end of the day, that don't give you an excuse why why the PNP is supposed to go in a power because Andrew only to do so much for the country. Even not even Andrew, the government of JLP overall. You understand? They have
You
done
know, go
so
vote
much
PNP
and
this
more.
time, you know.
Huh?
Them still a go vote PNP.
No, you can't vote PNP. He not vote.
Them not vote.
Yeah, he not vote.
Oh, that's when tell us them not vote.
He not vote for true.
But you are go
Not
vote.
vote.
You are go vote.
Yes, me I go vote, but he not vote.
Mine him say him not vote and him say him a go have a drink and time a voting and vote, you know.
No man, he can't vote. He can't vote.
Why him can't vote?
If they are a different place, he can't vote.
Okay.
Yes, so he can't vote.
Alright. Yeah, you must know.
But I mean, he
Hold on
gave me
there.
a
Hold on, let me hear from church. 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 Yo, church. I'm going to call church. Dexton. Yes, Dexton.
Greetings. Yeah, man, I see the PNP there. These polls really have made them sad. And then I don't know if you saw Dayton was trying a thing tonight when he sent out messages saying that the PNP were leading in 47 seats. I guess it's desperate times calling for desperate measures, you know. Is displaying the confusion that these polls have the PNP in, you know. So I don't know, Squiddy, but it looks like, from what I'm seeing, if the poll carries through, it looks like the JLP should be well instead to win at least 51 seats in this election coming on Wednesday, because a 13% lead, you know, put them right up there at about 51, 52 seats.
I'm still at say 53.
You're still saying 53?
Yeah, but now
Yes. Yeah, man.
No seat counting tonight.
Dexter, listen to me. I want to say this to you.
Uh-huh.
It's not a if. It's not a if. So
Yeah,
what
man.
I'm saying is this. It's not a, the poll, by the time the day for each election day, Andrew is already about 20 points ahead. That me I tell you. So watch this now. Me say 54 seat. I mean I come on for that. Continue, boss. Continue.
Yeah, man, I can't disagree with you, because it seemed like the JLP is, and I don't know if you recall, Squitty, when we were talking about that previous poll and how we were saying that, it seemed like there is a surge, like the JLP is surging and the PNP is almost at a standstill.
Yeah.
And we have seen it clearly in this poll here, where it seemed like the JLP is on an upward trajectory, and Skill might be correct. He might be correct in saying that.
Undecided them, so cutting at two.
Yeah, man, and there's still a 20% among the undecided. So he's saying that it might go, the lead might go up to 20%. He might be correct, because we see that there's a surge right now on the side of the JLP.
Yeah,
you know what's good?
The people where they lean on the fence, them lean off and now, choose a side. Half of them gone over and choose the JLP.
Yes, because people are tired of all these lies. And when you keep telling blatant lies and trying to destroy people's character,
Yeah, man, life.
Yeah, man, people are turned off,
Yeah, them things they turn off people, brother.
Yeah, man, it's a big turn off for people when we should, when it comes to politics, we should engage on the stage of debate. And I keep saying it when I go on these lives with these people. Engage on the stage of debate. Let us talk about policies. Did you see? We were here with Barry 2 nights ago, and we spent all the time with you and the panel discussing the 3.5 income tax threshold that the PNP proposed versus the graduated income threshold reduction that the JLP proposed. So you see that these people are not engaging on policies quickly, they're engaging on people's personal business, assassinating people's character, calling people thief and corrupt without evidence. And the people who are in the middle are looking on and say, oh, these people are not right. These people are campaigning on school bus, wishing death upon people's children and all these nonsense. Yeah, these PNP people, they're nasty, And the undivided and the people who are in the middle are now seeing them for who they are. And I think they're gonna punish them on Wednesday for all of this that they're doing. These people, these people's skill before you come in. These people go all over the world, and they have painted Jamaica in such a bad light to the international society. These people brought the whole campaign against their own country, the same country that they're now asking us to give them to lead.
But see today how much more than 10 threats. The man make to all GDP, all both
Yes, bomb threats
everywhere. You ever seen nothing like that before, brother?
It's a threat. Let me tell you something. The People's National Party is a threat to democracy. And the Jamaican people, come this Wednesday.
We come against them own country,
Of course. And come this Wednesday, we should deal with them decisively at the polls.
Of course. Send them a message.
Yes. We should deal with them decisively. We should deal with them in such a way that all of them disappear off the political landscape when we are done. Because these people are a threat to democracy. The things they are doing, the things they are saying about the country, the things they are saying about... When you look at that debate the other day and you look at how the Prime Minister conducted himself, you listen to the Prime Minister, how he when he spoke of the opposition, he said the leader of the opposition. He spoke to the office and spoke to it with respect. You have this man on the stage calling the Prime Minister Andrew. Degrading the institution and the office of the Prime Minister. No man, we need to send these people a strong message.
Yeah,
They
man.
need to they need to be obliterated come Wednesday and written off, the political landscape. And land their squitty.
Guys are redundant, man.
Them
Redundant.
in a redundancy
This
for
man
true.
no manners, man. Go watch it now.
No manners whatsoever.
The man stand before public TV and the world and barefaced lying in front of the whole of we,
Skill, I don't cut the skill.
Yeah.
Skill, I don't cut you. But, this is the ease with which the man tell lies. The man just tell lies so easily and so smoothly. Man, this
man.
wicked, very wicked.
They must say the Prime Minister buy a Finsa coast. What the hell?
Alright,
Man,
what
Prime
Man,
Minister buy a Finsa
man,
coast.
walk and marketing by.
Yeah.
They go
Watch it now.
walk and market. No, Finsack. In the buy for the people them put the money. You depend on the market, buy it. So you not talk about Peter Phillips say buy it, we live in a one.
Yeah. And Michael Phillips living on one.
You not talk about
Let's
that.
talk about that. No, let's talk about that. Because watch it now, let me show you something. And trash, that's how they make bag for trash, for garbage, There's some set of garbage,
You cheat, man.
You understand that? I'm going to show you why Mr. them are garbage. Look how when them are protest downtown when Chan they get the position. PMP did that protest, you know where I protest for. Like really, how can I done people in the brother?
You mean up by
You're
you?
protesting. Yeah, you're protesting. And you don't know what you're protesting for. Like really? Go back to school, man. Go learn something, man. No, politics are not for done people, Politics are people where can put, we can think clearly.
Very true.
You understand me? You
Yeah.
can watch it now. Why we say that? Is that politics is not something with force. And a forceful thing and a bad of business, right? And something you see and you make a decision. But them people they want to use badness, they want to use forcefulness, they want to tell lies to gain points. What you see when the last time, for the debate, I cut himself and dig a hole for himself, that him do, And most of that. And then he try a big nail right in his coffin. That's why I said it somewhere, I said it somewhere like that. Nomination day was PNP 99. Last night was them set up. The third and next month is them finna run. They are them to rest.
Yes, I.
Okay.
Remember, we are laid them to rest permanently, man. We are right them off permanently, man. So this time, when you hear about PNP, are just memories. That's all.
Yeah, man, and that's what they should become. And I hope the women of Jamaica are paying attention to, Squiddy. I hope the women of Jamaica listen last night and did you hear how that man was styling up the Prime Minister's wife?
Yeah, man. And you can't sleep in the man face.
You can see the hate, and you can hear, you can both see it in his face and hear it in his voice, the tone in which he called her name, the hatred, And, it is, let me tell you something, I'm going to say this to Jamaican people, What these people crafted in the 1990s, was driven by bad mind, When you hear the Prime Minister talk about bad mind and you hear Darrell Vaz and these people saying how bad mind these PNP people are, you best believe them. Because in the 1990s, Squid, you know what they did? They sat down and they saw people around them who were building legacies for their children and grandchildren in Jamaica. And they concocted a plan about how they'd take these people's legacy. And they came up with Finsack. And these guys that are here, he's talking about how these young entrepreneurs when these guys became billionaires, overnight,
How will mastermind it? How will they behind it as a mastermind?
The same people who are now asking us to put them in Jamaica House to lead us.
Exactly.
And don't believe that they won't come back with a part 2 of it.
Let me share something with you next time. Maybe we'll not analyze that way. But let me share something. Guys, when we sit down and analyze the whole PMP party, but me analyze something we don't know. I'm just want to give me 40 seconds. Let me break it down quick and fast. Look at when Portia was there. Remember, a 4-man fight out Portia, Peter Phillips, Mark Bolin, Dayton Campbell, and Peter Bunting, push her out, and put in Peter Phillips, Then here comes Bunting, Bolin, and Dayton Campbell push out Peter Phillips. Right? Now, see the fight is on because Bunting want it and Bolin want it. A piece of water go on with an internal war go on when them try to come out. When they come out, you can't hide. They man go man carve him the mouthpiece. Him the mouthpiece. Him the parker chat. Yeah, him the parker chat a lot. But him not get it because remember, they just use him and then after election they just put him one side of the election again. That's how they do it.
He can't run for Prime Minister again because Jamaica now want him, brother. So nobody now want him again, ever.
See? So we notice PMP built upon a foundation of corruption. That's what they built upon. Mad mind, envy, red eye. So a crab in a barrel thing in a PMP party. Crab in a barrel. So if you go up too high, we plan to pull it down. Nobody want to unite, that's the thing. Everybody a dark in their party. I saw them do it in a PNP party. So when we want to say, what we see last night, we shouldn't surprise. Because if they kill them one, they might try to kill after we too. You understand me? Yeah, so that is it.
Virgin, them admire Fidel Castro type of politics for years. So don't think say them operate as a democratic party. Them mostly govern like a communist party, but they won't tell you that they govern that kind of way because all them govern it, we can't have nothing. If you notice on the PNP in power, Jamaica stagnant, the country undeveloped. Just like down at Cuba, we can't earn nothing. We life just stagnant, brother. See, because them believe in it's a regime that believe in say the wealth stay in the regime. It don't go. That's why they always keep all these tap dance. Everywhere you go in Jamaica, them have some tap dance where them make sure them wealthy if you control the people. See, them create it that way. So the majority of the people, you can't come out of the poverty where you're in. You care we try. We just cannot elevate yourself out of that because it's a regime, it's set up. If you notice the man them call himself comrade, sir. See, it's a Russian word, kind of mean brothers. See, the man them giant in a clique and call himself brother. So the regime, if you go, look at it again, Peter Phillips, him go to St. Thomas and go out there to condemn the thing when the gun breaking was starting and say the JLP government are the most corrupt government. No, the man them exposed with his son do and have a whole heap of equipment lock up. He don't even come out and say his son corrupt. He don't come out and do nothing. So it shows we're going to happen this election. His son and go back to St. Andrew go join him. Because Peter Phillips himself never come down a solid field and stop him for 5 minutes. They drive past them, it's straight. The sun worse. He not mix up with certain people. The man them underrate you enough. If you pour certain way, be careful in some guy. They not rate you enough with it. And I like me not know them. I know them.
You
know them. Yeah, they don't live far from me, brother. I saw them live, I know them. And them pass my era all the time and them head walk straight. Glass will tilt up. Him drive past, him not need a mix up. So when him go to Manchester and down there, the people him a pay. The people him a pay. When I me, a matter of fact, when I me hear him, me hear Damon Crawford I say, well someone want to lose them seat them cause them out of job and all these things. But look how they treat the people, now use the people for years and years are putting in a power on the family. Michael Phillips and the wife and live nice. Go up at Beverly's and say if think them not live good, them live good. And when all if him lose him seat and go back to St. Andrew, him have enough money to live off of. You understand me, Squitty?
Yeah.
Over the years, them make sure them wealthy themselves, them comfortable outside. See?
Sure.
I'm gonna leave it there so still, Virgin.
Alright. I choose J. Alright. J. I choose J.
Well, go on, Squitty.
Blessings, brother.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah, man.
You see, blessing, bro. Guess what? Jamaicans, you see, the well-thinking Jamaicans right now.
Somebody say one house born on a Clarendon today.
Yeah, you see it all about.
Anyway, right now, a lot of Jamaican minds have been made up. And me personally, you see, for the rest of the couple days, me not rolling and no mud with no PMP. Because the writing is already on the wall. And after last night, Mark Golding drive the final nail we call Jamaican patience in him coffin. And the amount of nail him drive in him coffin, them are going to have a hell full of white in the ground. Because you see, when do last night, it was hard for well-thinking Jamaicans to watch that debate last night. It was painful. Because I watched a man who dedicated himself over 27 years in a politics to the point of becoming the Prime Minister of Jamaica, being demonized, ostracized, torn to shreds by a set of people who are backed by the Integrity Commission, all civil society groups that is supposed to be neutral, and also the media houses of Jamaica, excluding Nationwide, who is a level at the ground. Everybody say them, most people say them partial, but they're not partial. They're the only station right now that you can depend on to get the facts. And them blacklist Nationwide because Nationwide now hang them out of ground and talk. They are one of the toughest set of journalists right now in a Jamaica land we love. Because them talk the facts. Them call out the PNP when they're wrong, and when there's anything among the Labour Party where them find to be out of order, them call it out. It may not be not major, but them still call it out. Now, the bitter taste in my mouth was when the man started attacking the man's wife. And I watched a man having to defend in title as Prime Minister, in title as CARICOM leader, a husband and a father, not losing a general election. The man had so much things last night, juggling. And when the man realized Mark Golding a hit low, and him a go leave the debate with multiple wounds, he decided, alright, I go start give some uppercut, because since as Adesoyago,
me I go there with you, but because I'm versatile, me I go still balance everything and stand up to you. And Dr. Holness did that. Dr. Holness managed to throw back some punches and still tell Jamaicans what he has done and what he's about to do. Mark Golden, while he was able to explain certain things in his plans or answer certain questions, has left the political stage with a lot of question marks. And Jamaicans are still asking, what do you plan to do for us? Because the manifesto they release, most the well-thinking Jamaicans now look on it. Because they have seen enough on the political stage to say that, listen, me no want have nothing to do with them people here. Just since night, Nationwide put it out. Julian Robinson, after Mark Golden go up on the debate last night, go tell Jamaica say them are go fund the $3.5 million tax increase, tax threshold through organic growth and cutting back some of the social benefits that Jamaica is now getting. Julian Robinson put it out there again today that they will be funding the 3.5 through target surplus. So over 400 and somebody under the comment that tear them up without one PMP in it. So tell me now, how is it? Me see people they post and PMP and do live attack about Dr. Holness said you can't be a Jamaican and be a Jamaican.
So
If the man has
be a Jamaican.
eh?
You see something like that, I say you can't have a bright paper, so you can't ban a Jamaican and be a Jamaican. Some foolishness like that. But I never
Because
said
Squitty, that is the PMP, that is how they are. Them only want to find one thread hanging on your clothes and them not stop pull it until the whole thing tear off for you. But I am at peace because we have put in the work night and day to expose these people to the point where they have exposed themselves and showed Jamaicans. Dr. Holness left the debate last night with Jamaicans believing that he is not guilty of the Integrity Commission and the corruption scheme.
yeah.
So in case there's anybody out there believing that that is still hanging over his head, only for those who are running behind the PMP, that no have nothing to do with Jamaicans right now. Because we have seen the evidence. What about the letter where the Integrity Commission sent to the PMP saying that the Integrity Commission is back in action? We have done our part. And the rest is up to you to destroy Craveney or something like that. Andrew them attacking. Damian Crawford gave Andrew Holness that name because he's Craven. Because he get 2 terms and he still want one more. Yes.
So them think that's how it comes. Them things are done, brother. Them things are done when JLP run 1 term and PMP can run 2 term and mash it up.
No.
JLP Billy and then come back with the next term and mash it. That's done.
We're not going back
Country now and we are making stay there and build.
We're not going back, Squitty. We're not going back.
Stay there and build. No more switch and roll now play.
A time for Jamaica move forward. These people have shown us time and time again that they are not capable of running this country.
It a go good right now, so make it stay. One a mash no fix it. If it not broke, no fix it.
If it not broke, why should we fix it? Because you feel because you are convinced that Mr. Holness is a thief. Because you are convinced that Dr. Holness is corrupt.
PJ I left politics. Him go to parliament and pass a law ensuring that the current prime minister we are going to take over after him, his salary will be his pension. If that is not the height of corruption, then there's nothing else.
Yo,
PJ,
the man they go to Andrew and talk it publicly say, brother, we're hungry now, we beg you a look up blind now. Give you a look around.
Squitty, my mother was working at a hotel. My godmother was working at a hotel. And the guest that she was looking after was reading the newspaper after I eat breakfast done. And my mother said the man dropped the newspaper below his nose and start chuckle in his breath. And the man turned to her and said, your prime minister, PJ was in power at the time, your prime minister in an economy that is grappling and the country is on the brink of collapse. Your prime minister bid for a house with Tom Cruise. You know, go research who Tom Cruise is. One of the biggest movie stars. And PJ win Tom Cruise, Squitty.
Yeah.
You know, go do no research if you never hear about it.
Out of France.
Go and do no research if you never know about that. Where him get the money from that him could have bid against Tom Cruise and win him and win him? Where is the ball? Where him buy for $9 million? Where they? Because we never get it, so where is it? Where ball they? When did buy for $9 million? We not come contact about corruption. We don't know what corruption is. When you look at this country and the amount of things that the Jamaica Labour Party have done for this country, the PMP cannot compare. Cannot compare in a portion time. God bless what she do. Because she spend more time having to deal with the internal conflict between Peter Phillips and all of them where they fight her day in day out. And when Portia left office, the only thing we get was the convention center out of Rosal, Montego Bay, and the transportation center halfway tree. Look how much things Mr. Holness has done. Look how much ground break for houses. 2 logistic hub. Do you know what a logistic hub is? Do you know the level of economic growth and development a logistics hub can bring to a country? Over 50 acres of land being prepared now to extend the Kingston Wharf. That is another logistics development. Do you know the level of financial development it is going to bring to Jamaica? And you have people at about, oh, me want a house, so I go vote for Mark Golin. Rubbish. Last other night I was listening to a recording for 20 odd minutes. Damian Crawford and 2 women from the PMP. And they sat there for 20 odd minutes and discussed how they were going to tear down Lisa Hanna. Because that is the only way Mark Golin could have win president for the People's National Party. And we can find the video. The recording. These people are not good for Jamaica. That's why Lisa Hanna run left them. They sabotage Lisa Hanna. She would be running against Andrew right now if they never sabotage her. The same Damian Crawford just see there. We company debate with the face favor and rub cooking oil pan.
And a cooking oil, a pork oil.
Yeah. Him and two other women, one named Pat, one named Connie. In the People's National Party, them plot against the girl and destroy her career. The girl become a shadow sitting over there on the opposition side. And when she couldn't take it no more, she decided she had lift up left them. And then they people know what put in her power. We don't know them bedded from them bed foot.
Right, hold on,
What?
so I do J.A. I see this lady, her name Valerie. We go here from Valerie. First we say her now the box. Valerie, good night. Miss Valerie,
Good night.
good night, good night.
Oh, reach in your box. I was just passing through.
Then I pass and get stuck.
Alright. I don't really have anything to say politically. I'm just listening to know what's going on in Jamaica. I'm not living there anymore.
Oh, you're not going to go vote?
Me, I've never voted in my life.
So you don't see no reason this time why you'd have vote for. You know, say Jamaica John. You don't want to go save it.
Jamaica drowning.
They might try and join Jamaica. After Jamaica stay up, they might try and dry it down back in underwater.
I can't.
Oh, so you don't know about nothing what going on Jamaica then?
Yes, I've been following, but I cannot go to vote.
Oh. So which government you support? Which party you support?
I cannot travel to vote.
Okay, me understand. Which party you support?
Me? None, because I honestly don't know who to believe, what to believe. I don't know.
You're not going to Jamaica. You know,
I
see
have
nothing.
lived there for. I have not lived there for almost 40 years, so I don't know.
Okay, so that means you have to just stay out of the box and listen what going on.
Right, I'm just listening, but I had no idea what to do in your box. Can you please take me down?
Alright, Miss Valerie. Well, if you try to get back your roots, man, and try to know what going on in your country, start listening to JIS. You know what is JIS?
Yes, I know. Yes.
Yes, so start from JIS. Start listening to JIS at the time. Because I know, so when you're done retire, you go and go back to your yard, and you don't have no intention to go back there.
No?
You're not about to go back down there?
No.
Oh.
Crime.
So you know, you say crime gone way down, 43%.
Too much crime against women.
So you know, you want to go on with the crime, say gone way down.
Yeah, but at any particular time it will rise again. And one Jamaican actually
That's
tell
why you
me.
have to vote for this Prime Minister, you make him stay there to keep it down.
One Jamaican actually say it as a joke and tell me that Jamaican like to rape old women.
Oh, sir.
So,
No, sir, you don't believe that. You don't believe everything when you hear. All right.
well, I hear a lot. I hear a lot about people who return and what happened to them. So it's kind of scary too.
No, that will change.
I don't know.
All right. We're going to take
Anyway,
you back.
wish you all the best.
Yeah, man. Go and listen, yeah?
Okay, all right.
Yeah. All right.
Just
Listen.
take me down, please.
Yeah, man. Go on to your bed, go sleep. Yeah. All right, Navi, come up here what you say. Boy, people just give up on their country. Them are Jamaican, you know. Go and find out them a member yard. Navi.
Yes, Kitty.
Go on there.
No, no, go on, Kitty.
Yeah, what you have to know report? What you have to report?
Well, if we start from the top, well, today we had a lot of bomb threats.
Yeah, man. Me hear that, man. That first in our history.
Yes, Kitty, so you know that the leadership debate didn't go in a set of people's favor. Even though them flood social media and say they won, but any any person with critical thinking skills would have objectively say that they didn't win because they came out of that debate. They went into that debate. We went into that debate with two things: the IC and Andrew Holness, and we came out of that debate with two things: the IC and Andrew Holness, and the Jamaican people still haven't heard the plans of the PNP, which I thought in the leadership debate or any of the three debates they would have highlighted their plans for the country. So they did themselves a big disservice, I would say, because the people's main concern is that you don't have any plans for the country.
Yeah.
You didn't have any plans for the country, so I thought they would have came to the debate with plans, but they came to the debate talking about Andrew Holness like they haven't spoken about Andrew Holness for the past 2 years, Squitty. So they didn't get the reaction they wanted from the Jamaican people. They didn't emote any feelings. All the feelings that the Jamaican people got from that debate last night was that concluded the fact that the PNP was just bad mind. That's all the conclusion we got last night. Yeah, and he made himself a villain, and he made Andrew Holness the hero. And on September 3rd, we will see the effects of the PNP's campaign. In other news, Squitty, Dayton Campbell said that based on his exit polls, he's leading in the 47 of the 63 constituencies. Squitty, I don't know why the EOJ don't fire Dayton Campbell, because this man sits on the commission in a Squitty. He sits on the commission in a Squitty, and he's just undermining the EOJ for the whole entire week. Basically, them can't fire him or something. And Squitty, the first I ever heard of something called an exit poll in Jamaica. I know it's something
and the election are done on it.
Him say him a lead, but more know how him know that and the ballots are not counted until the election night. But Dayton delusional, you know, and the PNP delusional. Me hear them discrediting the blue dot polls. Them discredit Cliffy.
I hope them keep a keen eye on him. Them said somebody if you just watch him.
Definitely, Squitty. I see them discrediting Cliffy's poll today that said that the Jamaica Labour Party is 13 points ahead going into the election, and Andrew Holness' favorability is higher. I don't remember the exact higher than Mark Gordon, but the funniest thing, what we got from the poll is that it's mostly men support Mark Gordon. Squitty, I don't know. I would say shame on your gender, Squitty. Shame on your gender. Only you know when man objectively support something, it not go good. Sorry, Squitty, you're a man, Squitty, but why your gender is supporting Mark Gordon the greatest?
Me have wife. Me have wife. Me don't know about them. I feel man them hear it. The man that puts Andrew for your wife.
After the funniest thing,
They want to turn booger man like them.
But one of the most interesting things, Squitty, is that that the Jamaica Labour Party is 67% up in Manchester, Squitty, in PNP country Manchester. Because Westmoreland is out of the play for them already, you know. So Manchester, and we hear them at about 42 seats in the Squitty, and them down in Manchester and Chilani. But I will tell Jamaica Labour Party supporters, none of this matters, none of the polls, nothing matters if you guys don't go out and put the X beside the bell and put the ballot in the box. So
you can that we make people get intimidated and say, right, like PNP are win. Them not win shit. Them are winning at them pants. They're fat and a cut.
So, you know, Skitty, it's been a good, the Jamaica Labour Party has been winning ever since that rally. The day that Andrew Holness went out and gave out the achievements, it has just been a winning streak for the Jamaica Labour Party. You know, and that will continue until September 3rd. May I tell you, Skitty, you need to do a whole day broadcast, you know, for September 3rd, you know. It's going to be it's going to be an interesting night. I hope it doesn't escalate into any violence.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the thing I'm worried about. Because if the security forces are where the ones
dance on Thursday, I see I share the live. What I want to join now?
But yes, Kitty, I will give the floor to somebody else and wait my turn again.
Yeah, man. Respect. Big up original dancehall Thursday, you know, Peter Metro and the crew. Big up on the flipping self over there, so. Don't know. My ratings up, said we. Chanel. Hello, Chanel.
Hello.
Miss Chanel. Hello.
Kitty are Philippines.
Oh, Philippines are Chanel?
Yes, Kitty.
Philippines, I'm new to mic no Philippines. All change names, so what happened? On a hide from people. Chanel. I'm new to mic, miss. Alright, Chanel now here. Miss Always. Big up Miss Always. Miss Always, I'm new to mic.
So,
Yes.
yeah, I'm here. You see, I'm responding to what's his name in the comment section. That PNP guy, J Tom 007. But yeah, I would advise all Labour rights undecided voters, as I said before, go out and
Go take off your tongue before you come over here, so brother. We don't use the man over with your tongue, you know. Yeah, go on now.
go out and vote to exercise the bell. As Sean the verse said, we don't know we're no color yet. We don't wait till when time. We don't go vote and go back on the yard and put on no color. Go in a normal color, blue, white, red, purple, and go vote, and then when you come back on the yard and put on clothes, because and it not go nice, so it not go nice. It really not, and there was warning before this. People already come out and say, "Wanna be careful." Worse they want to win. They are gonna do everything to stop it. You understand, females? You know say Anjo and the whole Labour right people, them member parliament, them back way. Even with Pitney. Because you say him put in laws, him amend the whole laws against females and Pitney where the man them where I touch a little Pitney them, I get themselves locked up. The females them where I get beat up by them man, them I get charged for it. You understand? So him protect we as females just as the children them, and people in the comment section, PNP, we are chat bullshit of people years. We are not fool. We are not idiot. And alone not have no sense. And you see what time is it? Yes, time come. Time come, of course, we choose Jamaica. Time come to do the right thing. Time come to move forward. We not go backward. I will not alone stuck in a reverse. You understand? I will not alone. And that is why sometimes when something happen to we in our life, we can't ball to Prime Minister, we can't ball to MP, because we as the individual, it happen in our yard. And we can't even tell when you say, say Tom touch Lisa door, because what? We saw the signs. But we take it as nothing. And it's the same thing. We see the signs, PNP are show up, but yet still we are roll with them same way. We want to be a part of the You understand? You understand?
Yeah. Time come for your third
So
term.
go out and vote. Do the right thing. Do the right thing, because everybody, we cannot say we are still being, there's not a word like that, but we can't say we we are still povertized.
You can't make up your own
You know,
word, man. Elena, make up your own word.
we can't say we are still being povertized in 9 years. Because even the man we are sell fruits on this side, buy one little bus or one little car to carry his stocks them go and install. Everybody are put them things. You have to have priorities and all labor rights. Me realize that the labor rights them prioritize them stuff together. You understand? Unlike PNP, we believe in a handout. Labor rights know what they want in a life. They know what they want and what they are about. So that's why you see we can't do fuss with the PNP them, you know. You understand? Because they're not so bright. They're not so 100. You understand? So we can't too cuss with them and too back and forth with them. Make the results talk. You understand? I rest my case.
Alright. Look at try Shenil again.
Squitty, you said the people them back out at the 3.5. So all of the idiot them what them yeah, all the idiots them say them a change their position on it. Remember say favor tell them say
Oh yeah, I want to hear that.
Squitty, it was published today in the news.
We never see that in the news. You can't find it down and read it to me.
Wait, let's get it. I forgot it on the
I wonder years. This I go campus below so the people them now no plans to run Jamaica. They just come throw out something and fix out that stick.
Then Squiddy never hear me that tell you when me attack.
So them
Me that tell you about you know. No man. Well, me don't know if Navi maybe have more, but more information to
Me
it.
never hear you say that, brother. More that grab onto that. Me never hear that. Me hear it from Navi now.
No man, me that tell you say them change them position from the 3 point them say remember you know they're in the budget debate they say that they're going to depend on organic growth.
Yeah.
And the growth, remember you know it is projected that the economy are going to grow by 1% in the next quarter. So they're saying that they're going to use all of that growth. Right. So
1.1 in the first quarter, 1.4 in the second and the third quarter, and maybe them estimated to between 2.5 and 3, something around there.
Squitty, but look at this, Squitty. You know that Mark Golding. You know what Mark Golding did that? Oh, me go on nationwide.
Yeah, man. What sorry. Yeah, man. So
That's what I remember. Let me say, Jaja. Me have to go blame some big tree. Me have to go chop them over and bonfire upon them.
Me say Squitty make a shock. You may tell you say over 400 and add somebody under the comment to tear them up. And not one PMP United comment. Normally them would under there. I show them bant and sit. Not one
Have the
PMP
audio,
and
find the audio, please. Me can't make them back out a 3.5. After them up and bank on that.
me I'll post it on my page since tonight, man. Me take a screenshot of the headline and post it on my page with
Oh, you can't
Julia.
find it on your phone. You can't find it. Yes, sir.
The nation as I got news. But Squiddy,
Yeah.
the economy have to grow by 8% if they are depending on organic growth. The economy have to grow to 8% for them to finance that.
You say me can't
So that's stupidness.
find it. Is it on 5 o'clock nationwide news?
Yes, Squiddy.
You can probably find it on YouTube, Squitty.
Yeah, YouTube. Me have up on YouTube nationwide news at 5.
Yeah, them would have now that post it on there. Me say when me see the headline a shock, so till I couldn't believe. Me I say then after Mark Golding got last night got talk how him a go fund the thing, them switch to the again to one different something.
Me can't believe me ears. Me can't believe me ears.
As God's and just say it last night, you know, say the people them tell him say them a pray for him and in talk last night say God not sleeping on you. Hey, let me tell you something, man. You see when you go against God's servant, let me tell you something. One of the worst thing I can do, you know. Anytime you see God appoint a man, anytime you see God
if anybody know the story of David in the Bible and how Saul fight against David even before he become king, and how God fight for David and Andrew Holness that.
But I choose J. Them same pastor, I see two pastors come out.
News coming from the country's independent fiscal commission is that based on the country's adjustments in the system of national accounts,
Like that?
Jamaica's debt to GDP has been revised downwards from 68% to 62%. According to Fiscal Commissioner Courtney Williams, this means the country could potentially reach its 60% of GDP target by the end of the current fiscal year. According to Julian Robinson, once the target is met, the country will no longer need to run the current primary surplus of 6% of GDP. This, he says, frees up much needed fiscal space.
Based on the projected down payment in debt, we will get to the 60% target by the end of this fiscal year, which is March 31st, 2026. What that does for the economy is that it frees up fiscal space for us to spend resources in critical areas that we deem to be priorities. Our calculation is that hitting the target of 60% frees up approximately $70 billion, which is more than enough to allow us to implement the increase in the threshold.
Robinson says despite the intention to lower the surplus target, the PNP remains committed to fiscal responsibility. Independent economists have suggested increasing the income tax threshold to $3.5 million would cost the country as much as $70 billion in revenue. Just 4 days ago, after Mark Golding announced the promise to increase the threshold, Mr. Robinson suggested the commitment would be funded through the natural growth in the economy and the $140 billion reaped in additional revenues over the next 3 financial years.
Now, questions have been asked about how will we fund these commitments. In the current fiscal policy paper, which is a document that accompanies the budget and it's tabled in March, the government's own projections for the next 3 years that we will have an increase in government revenues of $140 billion over a 3-year period. And that is based on their projection of a growth rate of just 1%. But we intend to grow the economy by more than 1%. But this $140 billion is their projection.
This promise also...
I like that, Navi.
No man, I hear.
From the country.
Subject to fiscal 3 years is that we will have an increase in government revenues of $140 billion over a 3-year period. And that is based on their projection of a growth rate of just 1%. But we intend to grow the economy by more than 1%. But this $140 billion is their projection.
This promise also comes just months after Mr. Golding himself suggested a further increase in the threshold should not be a priority due to its limited impact.
I think that we're on a trajectory now that we will get to that target in due course. It's all subject to fiscal space being available. But I think the point to make is that I don't think that is the priority at this time, because you're talking about 200,000 people benefiting from that, whereas you have a lot of other people who do not benefit from that. And so if you're going to be doing tax relief and tax reforms, I think you have to balance that as well.
Siobhan Campbell for Nationwide News.
You hear, Squitty?
I don't know you them say them up cut back by 3.5.
Yeah, them said the organic growth that they proposed, the funding for the 3.5, they're not proposing that anymore. They're going to use the country's surplus.
You hear that a while ago. That never coming out here.
The news coming from the country's independent fiscal commission is that based on the country's adjustments in the system of national accounts, Jamaica's debt to GDP.
And the part them want here where them say them abandon the 3.5.
And make she fast forward to that part then. But you have to listen and understand that you see thing is, Squitty, why a lot of people don't understand some of these things.
Wait, let me explain, Squitty. Squitty, them say the People's National Party has changed the proposed funding model for its promised increase of income tax threshold 3.5 million. Spokesman on finance Julian Robinson now says the increase will be funded through the adjust country's surplus target. The original plan was to fund the promise from the PMPs described as organic growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what they said.
So nationwide, and under the headline, Squitty, nationwide explain what she just read to tell the people that they have changed their position. So what them propose, the organic growth, them say them did about use, them not use that again.
Them not use
Target surplus. Target surplus. So anybody can Google target surplus and know what target surplus means. Everybody have a smartphone.
But guess what the funny thing is? You see, Keith Duncan, which is the PMP, what am I name?
DK Duncan's son.
DK Duncan's son. He's the one that came out and said what Favor said is
right,
correct.
primary surplus. Somebody are correct there. General GT, primary surplus. I stand corrected. Primary surplus. So just Google what that means. Everybody, let me Google it with my other phone.
So when I'm not talking about the organic growth, I'm going to go more than that.
Yeah, so everybody has said what Favor said she was correct, but the night Julian act like said
3.5 in mind, but they might use other things for it.
Yeah, them still have the 3.5, but the organic growth can't work like what Favor did say.
Alright, let me read this quickly. Primary surplus.
That's primary surplus, but at the NIR money and the money there.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Skitty, you see when you tell me one something, don't go back and change them up, because this 3.5 thing, it a come from 2 million to 3 million, and now them put it to 3.5. You can't trust people like them, no brother. And money we are talking about, you know. And if you are going to keep jumping from 1/10 to the next with this whole thing, how you expect that people are going to trust you? Alright, listen what this say now. A primary surplus occurs when a government's current revenue, primarily taxes, exceeds its current spending on goods and services, including interest payments on its accumulated debt. So you see the money where Andrew owners have, they pay down the debt. That is the same money they're going to take to put towards this. So the money where they might take pay down the debt, they might stop.
Pay down the debt.
Right. Alright.
And use
So
the money now.
So tell me now, if paying off the debt that we owe Squitty is going to free up more money, more revenue in the country, if you work on school and all the social programs.
But the thing where the ice is Squitty, the fact is, you see, Keith Duncan came out and say rubbish the PMP claims. It was a shock for many people because he's basically PMP royalty, and he said that this is rubbish, and people are saying that they have to raise taxes, and even with the surplus idea, Squitty, the taxes will have to raise, and then it's not going to be fundable until the next 3 years. Continue.
Why would we stop paying down the debt where PMP have hang over our head for so many years? When Holness take office in 2016, the debt to GDP was 140 something %. And they have brought it down to 60 something %, which is now giving the government more fiscal space, more money to spend in the country on the things that matters the most. Road, infrastructure, and all of these things.
Remember Bunting, no bunting. Goal in that tell Andrew saying not to pay down the debt so fast, you know. If they take out that
A friend in a COVID, him depend the man back and tell the man say he must stop pay down the debt and spend the money on the
The idea
country.
them a dream about and now if you use the money left if you fund 3.5.
But why should we not pay off the debt quickly so that we can have the $360 billion that the government has? The $360 billion out of taxpayer pocket where the government put in the debt to GDP this fiscal year, if we carry down to 60-something%. Why is it that we should stop paying down the debt right now and not pay off the debt we owe so that we can stand independent by our own? Do you know that right now certain development can't even happen in the country until we pay off a certain percentage of the debt?
Yeah.
So why are we going to stop that now? This man don't mean we no good. How can you say you love Jamaica and you want to see Jamaica move forward, but at the same time the things that will make Jamaica become great again, if it was ever great, like the 60s, according to them. Me never born yet, so me don't know. Why would you want to take that away, Squitty? Think about it. Everywhere thinking Jamaica with there, so now think about it. Eh?
It depends if you pay down, man, so you have more room to get money to spend to do all kind of thing in the country. Common sense that.
Yes. The more we drive the debt down, is the more money that will be released so that we can spend it back in the country. And the things that we are hollering for now.
Buy more school bus and them thing there. Buy more JLP bus.
Yeah.
The police there raise, the teacher raise.
Come on, man.
You never have to pay them.
They not pay them.
That's why the world are rate Jamaica because them see them a pay down them debt.
Squitty.
Yes, I.
See, it's quite obvious that this plan wasn't well thought out to acquire the 3.5. They've been on the road for over 2 years and 1 week.
Yeah.
1 week before election, they come up with this. That's why they have departed from the method. They have changed the method of collect. It will still be applicable, but it's a different method they are thinking of using now to collect it.
Yeah.
It's not what you understand?
That me understand. Them want to
yes,
use the NIR money if you pay down the NIR if you do it.
And they said that they have the mind for a long time. NIR money.
Right.
Squitty, number one, come up back.
Freeze.
Hold on, Robert. Squitty, number one, come up back. Get on my box.
Alright.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah. But they are listen.
Yeah, man.
They have the mind for the NIR money, Squitty. Long time I said that.
That them have them mind pan. No, them confess say them have them mind pan.
That's not. Me have been saying that long time. We're supposed to have about 5 billion or more in the NIR. Yes.
It's over 6 billion US.
Yeah.
The NIR is $5.8 billion US dollars. That's why this dollar is so stable at this point in time.
We said over
that's a really the money, Squitty.
Squitty, our life insurance, that in a Squitty, that is our life insurance.
That we have something to drop.
Yeah,
and even that, the man was suggesting that the man hey, me say, hey, me I go drink some Campari, you know, cause them man want.
Brother, you don't have to drink nothing at all. Go drink some water because nothing not gonna happen. They ain't gonna get the chance. They're not gonna get the chance.
Me know so they're not gonna get the chance.
Drink Campari like you give up.
No, me been want to drink from. Me been want to drink from there. Me good man. Me good. Hey, Squitty.
Yeah.
You see over the weekend, yeah? Me I go a road. Me I go a supermarket, go shop, and me I get some ribs, 2 bottles of champagne, and get some, cause me have a special dinner for cook Thursday night, you know. Cause a celebration mood, me done roll in the mud with the big them.
But you don't have to cook then. If I celebrate, you celebrate, you don't have to cook. If you
No,
go
man.
to some Chinese food or something.
No. No,
Man, keep a big feast.
Me want the ribs, man. Cause me have some friends that come over. Me have some friends that come over and think some PMP people where I go vote PMP and we go vote JLP and thing. So
you kill the fatted calf?
Eh?
You kill the fatted calf?
Yes, man. Then this calf is celebration, man. Me don't blow my fuse, you know, bro. A celebration time. We put in the work.
Tuesday, you know.
About 6 months
Tuesday, you don't want a chef.
every night, you know.
Eh?
You don't want a chef.
No, man. Cause when it comes to cooking, me good like that, man.
Come on, man. A celebration, you know, if you cook, man, you can call me chef to cook, man.
Man, nah go charge you.
A celebration night, you know. Right. So.
Some fire upon them right now.
Skitty, you know, the man them crazy, you know, Skitty. If them ever with me, that's some serious trouble in this country, you know. Yeah, tell you,
So
boy.
Squidgy, I hope that the police or the powers that be will do something to negate that kind of when they go and bomb it again when they're going to today, you know.
I hope them find them guy that was not the threat today. Because
No, but what do you target Wednesday? May I tell
If they
you?
do that Wednesday again, it will be a clear message that something that the PMP need to stand on account.
they have to charge them. They have to charge the leadership them. Because they come from the leadership.
Don't take them serious. Don't take them serious. And then do them bomb threat. Just ignore it and do what they do.
Let me appear them mind.
Skitty, the man go on the PMP official page and post say, oh, we're leading in 47 out of 63 constituencies. Skitty, you know if somebody will win. If you say you win, why you so annoying? Every day is a different press release, every day, and you say you're a man. That is
No, man, whenever they do the police, them count ballot, them then normally do start recount it.
No, you
Recount this
can't
thing up.
count until election night.
Right, everything box man put on, everything box man put on.
Yeah.
What they're going to do
Them go
is
broke in the place and thief the box them.
Right now, them the back then not say, hey, I came to me and say no Squidgy, you see so the rate and they desperate, you know.
The box with the upper camp.
No, but guess what now? Them the back say half and that guy.
Yeah, man, they're supposed to say the upper camp.
Them have infect the people and we are guarded. They can't be political.
No, that can't ain't no regular man hand. That the back say that video upper camper and that's some high-end security, brother.
Them have to be very safe. Them have to be safe, brother.
you see, as if somebody said, Commissioner Blake ready for them in the scrutiny because he's ready for them, you know. I trust Commissioner Blake,
Them mother slipping right in.
but I trust him, Skitty. So I say I can put my utmost trust in Commissioner Blake. He's a no-nonsense man.
Yeah, me feel like me can't trust him.
I feel they should have tried come out and tell us boy they find it before I man where I send check. We don't hear nothing about that.
You know, Dr. Chang released a statement saying that it is politically motivated and them are
We all know that.
Yes, we know that.
He call out the PMP. He did call out the PMP.
Who are you say them all three of them or two of them or one of them are
Yes.
mastermind is. And
He
them
call
find
out
the
the
person
PMP
come from and go find the person who won F1. Because them can't do it. That's what they do. Them would have said yes. Until we say to come from up a Hope Road, whole Hope Road. And where it come from. Them would have said yes. The police say I work. But we know you don't say them find nobody now, hold nobody now, know where it come from.
Get them a day or two, man. By Sunday or hear something.
Say I PMP, but and we know say them it come from. Because when we a check for bomb up. passport office.
Well, and then at the government agency, them, you know, security, them are targeting.
All of them are the government place them. Government place them are check the bomb.
It was well planned and orchestrated.
So you know, yeah, so them have to put emphasis on securing those entities, because should they be annihilated, it is going to the ripple effect of that are go great, because a whole heap of records are going to destroy.
There's no way on earth.
Brother,
So
let's find out where Cheta come from. There's no way on earth that I come from no labor rights side.
You're mad?
No way.
Why would we tear down what we work so hard to build?
Not try to destabilize.
Look how much 3 o'clock at night we see you there so online. 2 o'clock at night. And several other platforms.
Night ago at 6:30, we done 9 morning from 11 o'clock. 6:30.
See there? Burning midnight oil.
So
Morning everybody, morning. We're not going vain. We're not going vain. No, I know Jano sweat.
You mad?
Morning Chris Carter, what go on there?
Why I'm just a wake up and I come in tired, man.
Oh, at least you get some rest.
Yeah. Look out. When they give my plan for this, see, that now go work. One good police virgin tell me say Dr. Chang has special vehicle put out and special undercover police recollection here. So no intimidation can go on. So all I want plan to go intimidate.
I hope so, no brother.
But me I tell you, tell me. I want federal line, but I want federal line, tell me that. So me can tell you this, don't surprise if you see a lot of men get locked up in an election or a little bit after election.
Well, they get locked up before, the day before.
But
yes, the nomination day, Pat Moore get trouble. And yes, the police charge him Thursday, Wednesday.
Hold on, Carter.
Yeah.
You see, if we say certain things, don't even talk upon you, so
simple.
You see that they now, no repeat it again, because him should give me say that to you, I just because I'm not close, make him say that to you.
Right. See, Pat Moore Mamadi, and then charge him Wednesday. Then charge him and he confederate them. Who? Pat Moore get charged.
See what?
Block the road for Mamadi election nomination day.
Them charge him.
That was man they charge him, man.
That's good.
Because they outline the route where Mamadi are going to take and tell him everything. The superintendent, the police not in a chill and explain everything. And they still go ahead and do what he do.
So that means say a cool boldness, a cool, you know, because when my man, when Dr. Daz decides I'm a black code for the private, hey, then people are dry, you know.
But hold on there. You know, say after nomination, it was a nomination day, there was a black back road pan there, but you know, the police and should have going to go beat them. You never hear about that, jump out that bush and beat them.
How will you say?
What more? You may see some police kick up some boy over there.
Beat up some boy over there.
Eh?
Let me tell you something. At the day when they black the road for the Prime Minister, the Prime Minister could have called in the military, you know. You never know that.
What do you mean? Carter, me talk, you know, I tell Jamaicans, you know, the Dr. Holness have powers where we don't know and see it. I call him a play cool, you know.
Look at man,
about police have got joint man and front under bed. Fi tell him fi see him and whatever and railway blah blah people and free speech. I should have some country.
We can't tell you the point.
You've got time for Jamaica, you know.
One time
if I did have some country, other country, then tripping naked and make you have to walk in the streets naked, man.
Me hear some man attack a boy from my life. I want boy named Gregory Williams and Achilani. One boy I run to council and I don't know how I said one cover. They might come chat about Angela nothing. So who be the brand new children hashtag and St. James? One of a PNP believe. PNP never in a pipeline yet. PNP not Jamaica better. Barrack the economy. You see the 6.2 billion we're in the NIR because every day go. But since Parliament results and we don't hear nothing more, much more in it.
Everything
Mark Golding,
a pipeline, man.
Mark Golding and Peter Bunting want that in their pocket. They got the white people. They want that in their pocket. Peter Bunting can't be nothing, you know.
Hear me?
But be a regular Jamaican, you know.
Hear me, man. All Labour should stop talk now and a plan how to celebrate.
Aye, Eddie, me back you 100%.
Listen, man. A party that go into the election with 13% can't lose. Don't tell me.
But we not for granted still, you know.
No, we're not for granted. If JLP was going to the election with 1%, there would still be a winner. Any party who... Well, Eddie, I'm saying, calm down, Eddie. I'm saying, go, brother. How we go? Have to be finished first. What? The work have it done first, then we celebrate, brother. You can't have the egg, count the egg before you chicken. Everybody gotta vote, man.
Well, Eddie, you can't celebrate Eddie, you can't celebrate
No. If it was the other party that leading by 13%, don't he was down, you would feel it down. Eddie, we agree with that, but we say the work have it done first, brother, and put them up in at the box. Then we celebrate.
That polls the win election.
Votes does.
So we have to tell the man them how them if you come out go vote and then tell everybody if you go vote, come out go vote. Come out on the bed, go vote.
Tell them if you put the eggs, all of them
put the eggs. Then we get up early like them a go embassy, go join line out a polling station before they land.
We get their visa.
Yes. Every morning get up 3 o'clock at the embassy and stand up before the light, 7 o'clock to go in there. We don't do the same thing for Jamaica now.
Skitty,
the night we celebrate.
We can't tell you something. With the all boat by the island of Weekend, we can't tell you this. The Jamaica women don't know, we never know that Jamaica then.
Yeah.
So nobody can tell me about PNP this and PNP that. Now there's a PNP that do things. But a donation they get. The National Stadium, they build a green field, a donation. The Transport Center, we build a half a tree, and the Belgium donate them to them by the whole of the old Volvo bus for them. When you have the open umbrella, the man in the top drive and catch a fire. And nobody can tell me about Jamaica. We watch about Jamaica, it's a yummy banana and go.
Yeah. We know say a Williams in a Eddie. We know say a Williams in a. But the work have to be done, brother.
But Eddie, I'm getting Eddie, election night, I get
the work done and the people make up their mind already.
Eddie, me I get the exact count election night. A 55 seat Jamaica Labour Party I go home with.
Oh, you're not planning to celebrate?
The PNP, they have a fight in the next race. Mark Golding and Julian Robinson arise as versus PNP.
Then hold on, man. If a party are going into the election with 13% in the poll, it's gonna be landslide, mudslide, rock slide. We know that, you know, Ed. We know that, you know, Eddie. Eh? Because it's done. We have to get it done. No, but you have to talk with confidence that you believe. Yes, then we don't know set
but we are not disparaging that.
But we are confident and say that we have to put in the work. No, it's done. Whoever make up their mind to go vote, they're ready. We know, brother. We have the faith and the deal is done, and the poll is showing that
all parties go into
the election with 13%.
Not done it, Eddie. Not done it.
You can't be on 15.
It's not done it, Eddie. It's not done yet.
That the JLP them are going to win. It's projected that we are going to win. But you know, win yet, we have to do the work. Win, man. We win already.
You don't even know the type of.
Oh, this is not chicken and egg. We're done with already.
Eddie, if everybody think like Eddie now, go out.
The work has to be done. What do you mean now go out?
If they think like Eddie, they might not go out, because they must say done.
What do you mean now? No.
Well, I know. No, but I say make me feel Eddie. I say make me feel right now, you know, that we don't have a need to go vote.
Even though the poll is saying that,
Eddie, are you going
we
down
are
to
check
vote?
for the JLP not to go out, you know.
But I'm saying to you, if me never know better, the feeling where you the vibe where you bring you now, with that time of me yard and I go.
No man.
I'm telling you that is how
you walk,
because
you step
Eddie says a done deal.
Eddie, you go down and vote, Eddie?
I plan to go down in December.
Why you have to talk like that?
What you mean? I'm not gonna break up my vacation in December.
No, me I say if you break it up. But
I didn't know that election was gonna call.
Yeah, but what I know, Eddie, you know, we said it done already. We know say that the JLP are going to win, you know. Work has to be done, brother.
You see, here, danger, Chris, JLP, them nervous. I'm saying, me see my Prime Minister debate Margol, and I'm looking at Margol in face, my children, you can't see the nervousness in my face. So, I don't know what you think about.
Then him no same he have inside polling, you know. Him no same lose, you know.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Blow that vote, say Anzo. So the JLP, they're 14% ahead. Not 13, brother, 14.
So who can beat that? Eh?
Look here. Mark Golding said the constitution, they say, no member of the PNP can challenge Mark Golding until the next general election.
Oh,
which
guys
general election?
So they can't take out.
That 2030.
They can't kick him out.
Nobody in the PNP party can run against him until that time. You think Mark Golding idea? You think
Yeah, we never know that.
What you mean? You know what I said that day? You think Mark gonna get 28 million or 29 million a year? You think you're gonna make that pass him?
Eddie, you must say where you need that drink.
Who?
You.
Drink it what?
Two way I said.
You had a clear victory. You had a clear victory.
And I mean, that the poll have get declare victory. 14%.
I want to make can't tell a man say.
I want the PNP them get weak.
What you need to do, Eddie, is tell the people themselves to go vote.
All in my area, all who used to ride and drive and make nice, you know, hear hand from them no more.
Let's get it. You know, the Julian flip-flop again. I see one article where we talk about the 3.5 step. Remember when let's come to follow up them something, you know?
Yeah, I understand it now. Them say them not using the organic growth to them not talk about.
I get them, man. Look here. Nigel Clark to this one. Nigel Clark, they don't tell them that so they matter about cannot work.
It's too late, man. Too late.
Cannot Nigel Clark don't tell them
I'm money them a pray with the pay down in debt when I pray. I'm money with the pay down in debt them a pray.
Oh, well, I know. They're not pray no money to pay down no debt, brother. The 6.2 billion were in the NIR, Peter Bunting and Mark Golding want to share for themselves.
No, Carter.
You know, you don't want to talk like they win already.
Carter,
they don't say if we win.
Well, I wonder if they did that, Jim. Carter.
Yeah.
What Squitty is saying to you is that they are planning to stop paying down the debt to GDP.
Then when they stop paying the debt, brother, then the interest not going to rise up back.
Well, listen to me, I say no, man. When the money, for example, for this budget cycle, they have them put in $300 billion. Now, that the money they know, them now go put no more pan it. Them are going to use it to fund the promises that they make. While the country debt go in a bind because from 2020, Golding the tell Andrew say he must spend the money for the country and stop pay down the debt. Why would you not want us to pay off our debt when the more we
push the debt down is the more money free up we spend in the country. And the things that matters the most.
So, in other words, we must say, you know what, you know if you pay your rent.
No,
No. Pile up.
You just live, make it pile.
Just live and make your rent pile up.
And then the landlord give notice.
The
landlord give notice.
The landlord give notice and kick you out of your house because you don't want
hold on.
They must say, no.
Did you know that Jamaica has become a case study for the Caribbean and other countries around the world because of our macroeconomics? Did you know that government officials are coming to Jamaica to study our macroeconomics?
That's why they took Nigel Clark from we.
No, but the PNP didn't know that.
No, man.
The PNP didn't know that. Look here.
But listen,
I'm gonna say something. You say, right now, I'm gonna say nobody in a PNP party finance. Nobody. I'm gonna say a PNP party.
Listen, up here riffraff over there, so. And
right now, I'm gonna say nobody over this of 50 riffraff. I'm gonna say nobody over this of 50 minutes of agriculture.
Because when you look at Angela Brownberg,
bless up,
represented as Minister of Foreign Affairs. Everybody cringe.
Yeah, hold on, get General attack.
Yeah, blessed morning, Scooty, morning, everybody on the live, all the panelists, them up and the great comment. First and foremost, I want every man to understand that. Nigel Clark moving from Jamaica to the IMF is a big move for us. Secondly, don't feel like he's absent. He's right, we are guiding Favour Williams and a man over things for the betterment of the economy. True. So let us all view it that way. Secondly, it's NIR money. We must all realize the purpose of NIR money don't pay debt. It's a special money. Certain things, and we all should know. When I spell it out everything for the life, we won't know.
But we weren't suggesting that that's what it is doing.
Right, we have strong knowledge.
Yeah, we know
what the money is real far, okay? Right. And the debt will continue to pay down no matter what, because come Wednesday night, God's willing, we know that the PM will return back as the head of government and the head of
that is it.
Don't say what they give me the kind of time. You'd say
I've been observing thing in a PMP stronghold. Up to this evening I passed through a certain region and advanced as me as a man, me do my thing. Diplomatic and everything we call out big and bold. And I've observed some shift in one of the stronghold constituency. Right? I've been going through some streets, and when I go through, I'm a bridging. You know what I observe? Some street where you couldn't see a Labour right flag. At two sides of the road, I see the man them. I lace them, you know. You hear me say? Two sides of the road from last week, Saturday, I observe it, you know. And I say, what go on? This don't look good. And I'm chant goal.
It make you feel more confident in your party now.
Yeah. And this, I know Papa again, I'm come up here talking to me. I tell you facts, I see me too naked. I observed from last week, Saturday, until today. See it? So, when we see some big week up there, chat up them out.
They put up more?
They better prepare themselves come Wednesday night. Them two now come down. Yeah.
And I go come down. Me have one pack of pampers for you.
Number one pack you have.
So Marcy, how much seat you predict we will get?
Well, my belief is that I call it 53 seats. You know. That's my prediction.
My number that you take away.
Yeah. Now me observe, me I do my own polling and thing, you know, because I'm a man. I years me I follow them things and stuff. Very highly knowledgeable and know what I go on.
That me a call for how long and I tell them that me see you.
Me is very close to the ground, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come up on the ground.
Hey, can I tell you before you jump out? I can't tell anybody this. Remember, say Mickey Phillips got one of the highest schools in Jamaica. Monroe College where Dr. the most honorable Nigel Clark attended. And you come out with physical education, you don't have a subject. And anybody can go to physical education because anyhow you want picking you can read and write, so you can do that. Because PE is the easiest to teach at school. You can pick it up on track and feel as a run on this up. And you can tell you can qualify to go Olympics. And you want to come run country and get Minister of Transport.
You know, I'm glad you bring up that point because you see Monroe College. Enough people don't know say it's a powerhouse school, you know.
No, but nobody. Peter Phillips go there. Nigel Clark go there. One of the brightest man, one of the brightest man in the world.
No, what I'm saying, a lot of people don't know say that school highly rated. My brother go there. See it? My brother go there and he spent 7 years there and he live over there with 20 odd subjects. See? My local last brother. That's where he schooled.
And I can tell you this. Mickey Phillips will never return back to Parliament. Man, Peter Button. We can't tell anybody that.
Mickey Phillips done for man. Done for Damien.
Not Dayton Campbell.
When we look at the man and see Damien Young, show the man how much $1 million worth of equipment the man has locked up in our building in Northwest Manchester. How to deteriorate. We are doing a man like that. Then the man don't know how to control taxpayer money, man. Look at that squitty.
Yeah.
The man in a good for the country, brother. The man is a disaster to the country, brother. We are doing man.
I want to make the final point and give up the box. A lot of people want to make a comment.
Come in, Chief. Come in, Chief.
I observed the young lady that was on the debate tonight with Tufton and Fever. If you listen how Emily Cook speak about her, very highly, you know. So I want people to understand. You see the level of brilliance that Andrew Holness have around him. From the female world, it is nothing normal, Reggie. See it? It is nothing normal, and the brilliant minds are taking on to the Jamaica Labour Party.
That they did a Morris Dixon attack.
Right. Because they
General Chief, before you go, give us your take on the panel of questionnaires last night.
Well, the first and foremost, you can see it was an attack. Both sides, not only from Mark Golding's side, the people that who posed the question to the PM, they came out swinging because they come with an attack. They feel like they could have destroyed everything last night. You know. But my view is that God not sleeping, and the level of campaign that Andrew put in down, backing up his performance, that alone said it all. It's very simple. You understand me? And with people like Squitty and other plaggers who is out there waving the banner for the country.
As well.
You understand me? Yeah, man, everybody.
Karen Cross, which is one of
you
the...
You understand what I'm saying? It is very simple to call, brother.
General Chief, you see how
we don't have no headache over it, you know. It is a done deal.
General Chief, you see how Dion Jackson set the tone for the debate. The first question, she could have chosen the next question, but the first question, she jump out, I see.
King, if you listen to what I'm saying, you hear what I said? They come with a plan.
Yeah.
Demonize the Prime Minister.
Exactly. The plan is going to backfire upon all of them. Let me tell you something. I have some big plan coming in now. Towards Jane, but me not disclose my thing I say. See me I say, and you see man like Squitty and others, me see some other bloggers, they say put it somewhere. Yeah. Something I hope for after the election pretty soon. You know. But we thought that one on one. You see me?
Yeah.
Like when I put in, you know, because I believe that when people put in certain type of work, they must be rewarded. You know what I mean? But I leave it at that, you know. Blessed love when I just go and do the work with you, because what you know, it shall not go in vain. Yeah, man. God protection and guidance over everyone.
Big up yourself, General Chief. Big up yourself.
Big up yourself. Guidance and protection.
Yeah, man. I'll take you out.
The man, they're real vice.
Yeah, man. Respect.
Alright, and then it's me here, man, me here, PNP, right? When I sweat to come, you start along with
they have to vote with Labour.
How is Navi there now? Navi! Navi, you know, so you want to come to the back, so you there, Navi? Send a request to Navi. We have to go buy Navi a phone.
But hold on, a thought came to me that the Prime Minister mentioned that because people are here for information, some come for the first and they've never heard certain things. One of the plans that the Prime Minister has, Scooty, everyone, is to, just like how in America, each state can take care of themselves. And the central government doesn't necessarily have to intervene unless it is uncertain interval. His vision is to make each parish independent and can take care of themselves. That is why he's putting in water and he might cut road, highways, go inland to open up road for investment and infrastructure. That is why every parish will be getting an urban center. Now, Jamaica, all of the towns in Jamaica were not purpose built, meaning there wasn't much of a planning, a blueprint that was done. These were just settlements that evolved and developed over the years, and the government put in road, right?
Yeah.
St. Elizabeth will become the third city in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Now, not only will it become the third city, but it will also become a hub for ecotourism. When you look at all these things, when you look at Savlamar, where they're going to be building, oh God, I don't remember the name, but they're going to be building, it is going to be a hotel. And there's also going to be other entities attached to it. Normally, a hotel have walls, but this one will not have walls. It will be open for people to traverse and go. So the Jamaican people will not be shut out of it, panel.
Yeah.
Now, they have done the blueprint for it. They are doing the consultation. I want park a Savlamar where them a go develop. Me no remember where it name. No, I in a Westmoreland it them man. One of the world renowned architect who designed buildings even in America. He is the one that is presiding over it.
Labdilo.
Landilo, they say.
Landilo.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Landilo.
Right. I think they posted a video there on my page months ago. So that they it will be a multifaceted space. So it will have a hotel, but at the same time,
tourist attraction.
Because it was a park for the people. The people are not going to be closed out, so it's not gonna have any walls. So the people of Westmoreland will be able to go over there and enjoy the property. As if, so it will just like independent Emancipation Park, where you can just go over there. It is for the people, right?
I'm saying Land Island.
It's the airport of Negril.
Right, and Negril will be getting the fifth or fourth airport in Jamaica. So instead of having tourists coming into Montego Bay and Kingston and then having to drive all the way to Negril, that airport will just carry everybody where are coming to Westmoreland. Just go to Westmoreland at the airport down there. So.
Okay.
Man, a vision, man.
Well, on this, so I choose. You go continue.
Yeah.
But we could take an update break to update certain information. Then the surgery where the youth did. You remember this brother when they come for the program with them rob in the bus up half it and throw the acid in them eye?
Yeah.
And he and they take it up and a monetize to get him in the hospital and thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, to them the surgery and it was successful. One upon one of them eye.
Yeah.
In the video, I say a nice lady have feed him and they laid on my bed with the patch over one of them. It was successful.
Oh, really? Oh, Ian still in.
Ian stay on it to the end.
Yeah.
Big up Ian and respect Ian for that.
But Ian inbox his name and number. What?
Yeah, if you know why Ian number, you still can contribute. Have the
Yeah, man. Never reply. Right now, if you have Ian.
Hold on, man, let me start. Ian don't put in the work. See, him jump around and check him friend them and put in the work. And them get over thousands of US dollar and do one eye. So one eye left, and the eye them want to contribute. GoFundMe is there. When you can link me, I just say inbox me so I want Ian number. Him say me can give him number. So on a link me for Ian number, and you can contribute towards help him because it's a good cause. Then I was a working youth, and then youth were about him and thing, I work him a come from.
Yeah.
Him a wait in the bus and then come rob him phone and throw things in him eye.
Okay.
He do the operation today and was successful in one of them eye, but one eye left in them. I would have loved the eye them jump on board if they do it. See? But if you want.
So, I'm going to inbox you before the weekend.
Yes, just inbox me and say send me your number.
Yeah.
Link him and him know if we get the thing together, forget the youth.
Yeah.
I'm in Miami right now at the hospital with the patch over here. Them do the operation today and it was successful. Alright, that was just an update.
Okay.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
Yeah, man. We could continue.
Yeah, man. So the Harmony Cove ground was broken at Harmony Cove for that hotel in Trelawney. Now that hotel is going to be another grown no-brainer for Jamaicans because they're building it with the intention that Jamaicans can invest in it. So every Jamaican, just like how Jamaicans can own a piece of Trans-Jamaica Highway, Jamaicans will be able to own shares in that hotel. So you can literally make money while you're asleep.
Yeah. That's a new hotel we all come on board in a land dialogue?
Yes. No. I'm talking about Harmony Cove now in Trinidad.
Harmony Cove, them are going to sell shares.
Right. So the man behind the vision, when they did the groundbreaking, he outlined that Jamaicans will not just be employed, but they will be able to own a piece of that hotel. So just like how any Jamaican can buy shares into it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
It's a good thing that
is what I'm saying. And then now, all the new hotels in the next 10 years, Jamaica will see some 20,000 hotel rooms over the next 10 years.
Yeah. You St. Thomas made them going to bring hotel over there too?
Yes, man. Because what happened now in Osquiti is that the thing that they're fighting Dr. Holness for now, the development of Jamaica, a lot of investors are now seeing the growth and transformation and they are coming back. Yes? So they are coming. Yes. So even in the tourism industry now, taxi drivers, the Juta man them, Ed Bartlett had made an announcement that he's bringing in a new reform where even the taxi man them won't have to buy park at the hotel. He did not outline what the new strategy will be, but I was at the Sam Sharp Square mass rally, so he was touching base on a few things as it relates to moving tax from gratuity and tip for hotel workers, housing solution for hotel workers, pension for hotel workers, and several benefits that they will be working on. I remember when Dr. Honest was doing the budget debate, he said that he would have left that part for Ed Bartlett because he never have the time for it. So I assume that these are some of the things that we are now seeing.
No, that's why we see the importance of taming the crime monster.
That is why it's so hard on crime.
Biggest impediment to growth, brother. The crime.
Yes.
Yes,
You say once you control the crime and bring it down, brother, you're going to think
investors will come in.
Left, right, and center. That's why we can't afford to bring back the PNP, then we can't control crime.
No, because divine intervention with Peter Bunting come content the nation. So the best effort of the security force
divine intervention
could not see crime reduction in Jamaica, and it would need divine intervention.
Then if give me a minute. If he say I give fisherman weapon to secure the border and the fisherman might carry weapon, you say a madman that. Madman that not clean clothes enough.
Is an nincompoop.
You know hear Christopher and they say when the debate Christopher and they say you're the first when they come to crime we should talk about that. You're the first one to have national security.
Protect yourself, because you get wrapped.
You can't protect yourself. They wrap in Portland.
He said, be glad they don't hurt you because they didn't hurt you. You would be with us today.
Yeah?
Can you imagine a security?
That was a knockout punch.
Yeah, man.
Hey, the man give Christophe a look. Only was when the cameraman put the camera on the man.
Yeah, man. So the development right now, the overhead road in Montego Bay is taking shape. They are going to go through
the ring road.
No, the sewage plant. Them have a ring road at Mobile. Them have a ring road, Squiddy.
You know, so the bypass in Montego Bay bypass. Are you talking about?
Oh yes.
From Iron Shore, one leg left Iron Shore. One leg at about the Iron Shore.
The ring road.
They have the longest bridge in a Jamaica building down there.
The longest bridge down in a Salt Spring area. This one.
Right.
And then I see a bypass go around.
Yeah, man, but Spitty, the road is out in about 4 sections, One out of Iron Shore, one down at the old train station, one bypass Long Hill, and one must go somewhere in a South Spring area.
Yes.
One at the Port of Westgate. One at the Port of Westgate.
So you have only for exit and entrance.
Yes.
Only for exit and entrance.
And all I know, and Mark Golden said, if you become Prime Minister, you must tap all them system. What we do with that, man?
Mark Golden an idiot, man. From that same height, from that same road, Squitty, they're going to use that same road and go in a St. Elizabeth.
And Manchester.
Yes, because
then think Kingston are just taught. They think Jamaica just Kingston alone. Nowhere.
Hey, so St. Elizabeth is going. Them are going to cut the road from there, go in a St. Elizabeth and Hanover. Because when you look at the city, yes. So
you develop our concentrate now in a St. Elizabeth.
Right. So it is a ripple effect. Squitty way. Them so hope will go get a bypass inland where from Upper Anchovy up there so and them are going to go right through Hanover and go straight down to Nickel.
Somebody says I can't to the Spur Tree bypass.
Right.
So Squitty. You know say Martin have no plan for Jamaica. All them go and stage talk about Andrew IC and a Costco. They have no plan.
They're just hungry, brother. They're just hungry for the fit power. And want to control the money back. That is it. Not more than that.
Hey, Squitty, me say, me want to see what Jamaica look like after this turn, when the man done. Me anxious. For the first time in my life, I am anxious in this country to see. Me wish me did have bionic eye when we could have see ahead of the 5 years. To see what Jamaica are gonna look like.
Just pray that we have no disaster to set back the plan.
And at the same time, Squidgy. At the same time, Squidgy, we must appeal to all the PNP them. Come on board, man. At Jamaica, all of you all away.
No, come on board. Don't worry, man.
Me appeal to all of my friends them. Little John, Peter Metro, Major Mackerel, all of my PNP friends them we are DJ. Ninja man with their prison, all of my friends them.
Colonel Famous, Bounty Killer Beanie man, the whole of them.
The item fit no say. And Babsy Green, we could not have insurance. For entertainment insurance, if you're not sick, you can't get insurance. We don't have
and then Beanie man. Then a cent that the government have funded.
We don't have to pay a cent.
Alright, now Squidgy know this. We don't know about the
let the country on a vice. People say, hold on, brother. We if you let the country on a vice, just to advertise the country, to make people know say country are going the right way. And stop spread propaganda say nothing now go on. And
yeah, man, I real talk.
Remember, you know, Squidgy, remember say Major Mackerel a bad art fan of the 80s, and he suffered 2 strokes, and a Squidgy looking go to Babsy Green and get help. And it's a program and them and they are fighting.
And I say, yo, Mackerel, go check Peter Metro.
And he say, go check Peter Metro and George Pang.
Babsy Green. And Peter Metro bring him, go check
George Pang.
George Pang and George Pang link Babsy Green. See?
And then 2 weeks after that, nobody not tell me this. I mean, you're back in Panga like a burn out the bus them. I burn out the bus them. Major Mackerel where Squidgy make get help. I burn out the school bus them.
No, come as a company talk, you know. It might go somewhere else. Because I know so we're not going to tolerate that.
You wait until they roll out Monday morning.
But
hey, make one video, you know.
That's the school bus that down Jamaica people are born out. I hit the same thing that Canadian government use.
Brother, yesterday I park the bus front of one of the school bus and I come out of my bus and go down there look for the driver for question him and I never see the driver. And I walk on the bus and make a video and show them the eye and them when they're on the side IV protection. Which part the picnic sit down, which part that's how the bus licking anything licking at it, where we can protect the picnic them not get no damage. Them bus them build for purpose. Them build for
geofencing. Yes.
See?
Yes.
A special bus them they build from in the way back when I saw them build them. And all school bus build like that. The only thing they
do with the bus them are change the front of them.
Right, change some short engine and some are black.
Yes.
And I want you to say, the older the bus is, and the stronger it is. Remember, the older bus them stronger than them newer bus that we make. So when we talk about old bus, a strong bus them, brother, them can't done. You man can say, Vaz tell us them have 500 years. 500 kilometers. 500 kilometers for them lifespan or more.
No.
And then one have 100 hard for it.
You know what the oldest one of the bus is that
you know what they want to happen? You know what they want to happen? They pick them going at the coaster bus them, the mini bus them, and go lock up, because that's all happening in Jamaica bus them when they pick them at high school. Lock up, they pick the girl, pick them lock up, and the boy in the bus them feel up the little girl them. Here, the school girl cut out them pocket, because I've seen that school girls cutting out their pockets, and the male lap that they're sitting in, them have feel them up, and they pick them up have pregnancy in their teenage years, and then they can't control the teenage pregnancy.
Hear this now? Jamaica move to first world. You see, in every first world country, a them bus, yeah, a school bus. Them make school bus. Built for purpose. We carry school picnic. No coastal bus, no taxi, no carry school picnic foreign. So Jamaica move to first world, so we have to have school bus.
With tracking device.
With tracking device. And I want Jamaica more advanced than foreign. They'll walk on the bus and they don't have no camera system outside. You know, no camera upon it. And Jamaica have camera inside and outside.
Imagine that.
Device. Jamaica bus, they're more advanced than them foreign bus, school bus.
But not only that, Squitty, the buses are going to have wardens on it to ensure there's peace and order.
And that they're foreign school bus.
The parents will be able to track their children, track the bus, and keep abreast with what is happening with the children.
You see, if they go to school or when they leave school to go to the yard, they read.
Yeah. So, and you're gonna tell me that is not progress?
Yo, but who are them school buses strong, brother?
Exactly, and them are police that go in a problem. So when they got a yard at evening time, then the bus park or I go.
When you see how the bus is strong, you say tell them have emergency or foreign any kind of emergency, they have to move mass people and them bus they use.
Yeah.
So, Squitty, people might say Darrell was very strident, but this stridence was caused by Peter Bunting, because he was the person who politicized the buses. He was saying they might bring bus to kill our people picnic. So as a result, Darrell Vaz have to prove to them that the bus is not that as Bunting is saying.
And when me hear them and say, oh, Darrell Vaz work up upon the bus there with the bus them. The man I use up him African culture. African culture. Exactly. Call on crosses on the bus them.
I would advise the government to screen all the drivers that gonna drive those buses. And not take up nobody who will sabotage.
No man, they would have done that, man. They
them do that, man.
At Darrell Vaz they talk about, you know.
PNP have a way of putting operatives in every police brethren. So
yeah.
You can't take brother say slightly.
Rum sprinkle rum on them. I think Vaz are play with them. But put on clear all crosses where they try to sabotage the bus them.
Some driver will come just to prove to what they say that the bus not good and turn over the bus.
Yeah.
Shandy, I was saying something to that, but what's her name? The lady cutting with the thing. But I was saying that two major pastors was accusing Andrew, say him a evil and him a wicked. Same Peter Chambers, so they lock up 2 years or 3 years ago. And find much money in the river. And Perry, where name. Me see where name Mark Goldie go and get rubbings up and all that, and then you gonna say Andrew legalize opium and all of them stuff in the country. He never said he's going to literally do it.
Listen, you see, as a
we
prime
African
minister,
descendant, you know, or that our African people, you know.
And them are going to criticize Belford Davis, tell them say him a wicked, him a this and that, because he say him a Andrew Olis a friend and this and that. Belford Davis was the same pastor who came and his service and tell Andrew said, don't do it, Andrew. Him warn Andrew and say, Andrew, don't do it. Him my friend, but don't do it. But at the end of the day, they are pastor right now. Don't I'm legal. I say Obia.
Why don't you not legalize now?
Then they think I'm
He's not legalizing it. He's not doing it.
And then not to legalize Obia for people to do.
You call them people Jamaican people practice Obia in our country. Why am
They not do it?
Squitty, Remember the church where Andrew go and the pastor have been out Andrew and he collapsed in the church in front of him, remember?
Yes.
Andrew that one look for him.
Remember?
No. Andrew tell Dr. Chang to get up, go look for him.
Yes.
Watch the video again. He signaled Dr. Chang and said, go and go check him. So Andrew, you see the demon the demon that never paint Andrew as? Trust me, man. They don't know why.
The man have God in him, brother. He's a God man.